I'm recording it now. Okay, let's go on to this. Let me share my screen. Just a minute. Where is the share screen again? Okay, if you can see my screen, let me know. You need to let me know. Invitation. Is that what you can see on the screen? Invitation. If that is what you can see on the screen, okay, let me know. Oge says that's what she can see on the screen. Is there anybody else that sees that? Okay, invitation. Why is invitation so important? Why is invitation so important? Why is it so important? Invitation is the gate through which your business commences. Invitation is the gate through which you grow your business. Invitation is the gateway skill. According to our mentor, Rick Worry, he said that invitation is the gateway skill. Now, why is it the gateway skill? Why is it the door? Why is it the place you must pass? Number one, for people to stand a chance to participate in our business, for people to stand a chance to be part of what we do, for people to stand a chance of benefiting from our business, they need to know what our business is all about. And for them to know what the business is all about, they need to be shown the business. And people cannot be shown the business unless they have been brought, unless they have been ushered, unless they have been invited to take a look at the business. Now, the thing about invitation as the gateway skill is that somebody can pass through a gate out of curiosity. Somebody can pass through a gate out of, I'm doing you a favor. Somebody can pass through a gate out of, let me fulfill all righteousness. Am I correct? A wedding is going on and this is the entrance to the hall. Oh yeah, now make we go. Hey, the president's daughter is wedding. I want to go and find out. Our goal at inviting is to do what? Is not to run a presentation. No. Our goal at invitation is not to get someone to sign up. The goal of invitation is not a sign up. No. The goal of invitation is what? To arouse curiosity. I need you to write that down. The goal of invitation is what? Arousing curiosity. That's the goal. When you arouse curiosity, hey, what is going on? I want to find out. I need to know what they are talking about. That's why when you properly invite those who have been properly invited, properly now go to find out what the thing is all about, because they have a gap they need to be filled. Now, the mistake many of us make is this. I want you to listen. The mistake so many of us make is that we make ourselves the issue. That's why you see so many of us, we claim ourselves consultant. I am consultant this, I am consultant that. Let me show you what my business, let me do, how does the way we paint that question? There is this business I want to show you. Let me explain the business. Now, let me tell you this. For you to effectively grow a team in this business, you must learn to take yourself out of the way. This is you, and this is the business opportunity, right? For your prospects in front of you to see the business opportunity, what do? You need to get out of the way. I need somebody to write, get out of the way. This is the opportunity. My left hand is the opportunity. But in between that opportunity, people don't know the opportunity yet. People don't understand it. They don't even know what it is all about. So for you, what do most of us do? We go and stand in the way of the opportunity. Now you are standing and blocking the opportunity, and you are now trying to make people see what you are blocking. They will not see it. So what do you need to do? You need to get out of the way. Do we get this? You need to get out of the way. When you get out of the way, what do you now do? You point people to the opportunity. Now, how do you point people to the opportunity? By using a third-party element. Let me say that again. You are blocking the opportunity, but you want people to see the opportunity you're blocking. First thing is what? Get out of the way. Am I correct? Get out of the way. Now, when you get out of the way, how do they see it? They can still see it very clearly. You do what? You point them to that opportunity using a third-party element. Now, that third-party element can be in form of a tool or an event. It could be pointing them to a big event that is held once in a month by your leader, organized by your leader. It could be inviting them to the office. It could be pointing them to a video, right? But you need to learn today. If there is one thing that you need to learn this morning, is to make yourself never to be the one explaining the business. Now, don't misunderstand me. As you grow in the business, as you begin to have teammates in the business, you yourself will become a tool. Did somebody catch that? I said, now you need to get out of the way and point someone to an element, which may be a tool on an event. The tool may be a video, or maybe your upline, or maybe a big event organized. Okay, get out of the way, point the person to the business using this tool or event. But as you grow and begin to build your team, it gets to a point when you will become the tool. When do you become a tool? When your downlines now point to you as the person who can connect them. Oh, goodness. Where they now can say, okay, my upline will explain the business, not you anymore. Okay? So, but at this point, and for the purpose of this training, all you need to do is to be a pointer to the message and not the message. Because the mistake some of us make is we try to be the one. I don't know how to explain it though, but the business is not like network marketing, no, but you don't need to go and start convincing people like you used to know, but take yourself out of the way. Don't make yourself the business. Don't make yourself the explanation. Do not make yourself the tool. Do we get this? I want to get your feedback and be sure everyone is with me. Do we get this? Remove yourself out of the way, okay? Remove yourself out of the way. Get out of the way. All you have to do is what? Introduce and point people to the tool. Introduce and point people to the tool. Now, listen to this. For the purpose of this training, this training is not for leaders who are presenting or for people who already, they are the tools. No, it is more for those people who want to still use their leaders, the system as the tools. Now, to all and anybody or for any one of us can use anybody and the system. Remember this, whenever your mouth is moving, and you are talking to people about the business, these are the only things your mouth should be saying. You should either be pointing to a tool, you should either be reading something that takes people to a tool, you should either be introducing someone who will explain the business, or you are telling a story about someone who has done the business. Listen to this. It's either you are what? Pointing to a tool, It's either you're reading something about something concerning the business, not you, or you are introducing someone to take a look at a tool, or you are telling a story about someone, about something else that has happened. All these things simply say, never ever make yourself the tool. Do you understand this? Now, in the process of invitation, like I said, the goal is what? Arouse curiosity, so that when your prospects come, they will get proper understanding. Our goal in this business remains education and understanding. Do we get this? Do we get this? Now, with that background being said, we need to understand why some people who join our business quit. This will help us to guard against them should such things occur again. Number one reason is this. When people invite and the people they invited did not come, they quit. It means this thing cannot work for them. That's their conclusion. Number two reason is what? The insult they receive from the business is too much. Hey, this boy, what he told me, oh, I will not. And why does this happen? When people are not properly guided during the quick starter guide, they take those insults very personally. Now, when a lot of people attend their presentation and they do not sign up, what happens? They say, my people cannot do it. And you find out these things happen from what Famranti taught yesterday and doing it poorly and doing poor invitation. Now we conclude that people are not interested, that their minds are closed and all that. But remember this, it all starts from you, the sponsor or the upline who is bringing this person into this business. What do you do to ensure that these new people that join the business, that they are properly tutored, they are properly prepared on how to invite their prospects? You need to understand that when you don't properly prepare them, there are high chances that they will quit when they don't get results. So you need to take out time to properly prepare them. Now, there are some things I'll call laws of inviting. The number of people that show up depends largely on how those people were prospected. Yes. Now somebody will say, but they are my contact list. Now, did I prospect them? I didn't prospect them. Now listen to this part though. Your credibility level goes a way to determine the quality of your invitation or the quality of the invitation done on a list. Are you aware? If you are somebody, listen to this. If you are someone who is not straightforward, if you are someone who your yes is not your yes, you tell somebody to stand, the person know that once you miss is run. You tell the person to run, that's the person will sit down. If you are, that has been your behavior, my best advice to you will be today, start improving better on it, because when you make recommendations, people will not take your word for your yes. They will not take your no for your no. And understand that this also will affect your new downlines. But you don't tell them this, okay? I'm just informing us ab initio, okay? Now, number two, what a new downline does with the prospects determines if they will show up or not. So your duty is to tell them the do's and don'ts, how they even speak to them and the words they use. Now, remember this, it is better. Listen, it is better for a new downline not to invite till their mindset is properly programmed than they go and invite and do it wrongly. You need to reprogram their mindset of the new prospect. The new prospect, in fact, most of us signed up into the business because we've made a mental list in our head that, okay, we are going to sign up so number of people. We are going to sign up. In fact, once Chika joins, once Ken joins, once this person joins, my business will grow. They make the mental list with some false assumptions that that's how the business is. But you need to reprogram the mind. And this morning, I'm going to show you certain things you can use to reprogram the mind of the new downline. Now, these will effectively help you to get better results at the least. Are we together? Are we together? Okay. Now let's take it further and faster. Let's take it further and faster. Now, first to know about using our system. This is very crucial. Everyone, everybody in the world is always looking for a better opportunity. What this means is that there is no person that everything is okay for now, that everything they are looking for, they have it. No. They see a better opportunity. Warren Buffett is still investing. Dangote is still investing. People who are already multi-billionaires are still open-minded to opportunity. So don't say that this person will not need it. No. Number two, nobody in the world would want to miss a wonderful opportunity. No. Except they don't understand that it is wonderful. When they understand that it is a wonderful opportunity, they will not want to miss it. Number three, nobody in the world is too busy. It's a matter of priority. I don't know if somebody got this. I don't know if somebody got this. Nobody is too busy. They are too busy. They cannot, if I invite them. No. Don't even tell yourself that. It's simply a matter of priority. Another point I want you to notice this. When people are uncertain about something, it leads them to be curious. Uncertainty leads to curiosity. Now, look at this conclusion. Curiosity is stronger than what? Priority. Let me explain this. A man was rushing out to go to work. Hey, and the wife says, sweetheart, there's something I want to tell you. He said, no, just call me on the phone and tell me I need to rush out. So he said, I need to speak to you about it. He said, no, I'm late. It's already 8:30. I need to be there. And the guy rushes out. 1 week, just call me on the phone. We'll talk about it. Or when I come back, just call me on the, and the guy hurried off. Now, while this guy got into the office, he was already late for his meeting. He got into the meeting straight up. And then before the meeting finished, one of his colleagues, who happened to be a very close friend of his, had become a very close friend, beckoned and he said, guy, come, there's something. He said, what happened? He said, you can't believe it. He said, what happened? He said, guy, I just saw your car. And I just saw your car. The car that your wife don't mind drive. No, I just came in, I just traveled and I came in and I lodged in a hotel, and then as I was about leaving to come here, I just saw your wife, your car. He said, oh, that car is my wife that drives it. He said, I'm surprised to even see you. I thought you were the one. He said, no, it's my wife that drives that car. He said, I saw your wife. In fact, I felt you were the one that even came down with her from the car. When I thought you were the one, and I was coming to finish with that. We are having meeting and you are chilling here. And then I said, my wife, what do you mean? He said, no, I thought you guys were going, I was just coming out from the other exit and you guys were going into the reception with a box. He said, I don't understand. I don't understand. Well, I said, well, I don't know, Sha, but I felt you were the one. I just wanted to yab you. You go there and say, we know the chill, we know the rest. You come now and you are chilling on a Monday morning when you should be working. How can you? No, I don't understand it. With a box, with a man you don't even know. Hey, who has gone? So what do? Now, do you know what this guy did? Curiosity has come in. A meeting is going on. No, the guy became restless. He called the wife. He said, babe, how far now? He said, I'm fine. He said, where are you? The wife said, I just stepped out, but I'll be back shortly. What did this guy do? He went and took permission from the meeting and started rushing home. He said, no, the wife is not at home. Hey, what is going on? The guy rushed to the hotel that the friend said. And as he was going in, he saw the wife coming out with his brother And what happened? It was the man's birthday the following day, and they went to that hotel to prepare some unexpected surprise for the man. And the man now said, I foresee. Now, the question is this. What made this guy to leave the meeting that was now priority to rush to the hotel? The meeting was priority, Abi, but what made him to leave, abandon everything and run away? It was what? Curiosity. Curiosity. Curiosity is stronger than priority. Curiosity makes a man to take immediate action. It makes a man to act. And what do you want when you are inviting? You want people to be curious so that they can immediately want to satisfy that curiosity. Because when people are curious, their mind is open. They want to fill that gap. Okay? So you need to understand this psychology of the prospect, of how your curiosity or how bringing curiosity affects them. But you need to prepare the new connector to create this curiosity. When a new person starts up, we do this in the getting started checklist, but so many of us do not lay strong emphasis on this. Number one thing is this. When a new connector starts, now I am giving us all these backgrounds because they contribute immensely to the results that we get. When a new person signs up, that day, don't be rushing. Don't be so much in getting 20,000 to earning direct referral bonus 100,000. No. Which package is it? Megaverse he paid? No. Let that not be your primary focus. If not, you will just have a sign up, but not a teammate. You need to call the person that signed up that day. You don't go past that day. You need to validate their decision. Let me tell you something. When people sign up into this business, a lot of people, even us, we signed up out of emotion. We signed up out of the paparazzi. We didn't want to lose the mastermind mentorship. We wanted to start something that will help us become better. We want to advance in our financial growth. We want to be this. We want to buy car. We want to do this. That's why majority of people sign up. It is not majorly out of logic, but out of emotion. Now, when you call them to validate their decision for signing in, what you are doing is that you are giving them logics to use to back up the motion. Am I speaking to somebody? So the moment that person has made payment, you call. I am super proud of you. Oh, you see what others don't see. You are the smart one. You are the person that will contribute to the overall wellness of our economy in the nearest future. The team is proud of you. Now, when you do this, what are you doing? You are telling them, that decision you made was not a stupid one. Now, when you do this, you collect the list. You collect the list from them. Sometimes it's when you finish, after they sign in, after they make payment, you give them this write out 15 name list, go home, write out 15 name list and come with it for the quick starter guide and all that. Now, ensure that when they bring the list, they have a duplicate copy. They have a copy, you have a copy. Ensure you do that. Number 3, when they bring the 15 name lists, listen to this. When they bring the 15 name list, this invitation we are looking at process, we are looking at the third party SMS recommendation. At subsequent times, we will look at the home launch. We look at, but this is a part of their system that ensures sustainable duplication. Okay. Now, why is this so important? The more the new downline gets involved, the better the results they get. The more they are part of the process, the more they understand how they will do similar things with their teammates. So you need to understand why we are taking the third-party recommendation. It is far, far easier to duplicate, okay? Now, when you are reviewing the 15 name list, what are you looking out for? You are looking out for those people on the list that they have spoken to in a long while and those that they have spoken to in a short while. You will be shocked that some people, some new downlines will give you names of people they have not spoken to in the last 5 years. Has anybody experienced that? Or has anybody done that? They give you a name of their classmate in the university, and these people graduated 13 years ago. The question I have for you is this. If somebody whom you last heard from 10 years ago recommends you to one business, will you be so willing to take a look at it? The answer for majority of us is a capital no. We will put up our guards as if somebody want chop us, somebody want dwindle us. Do we understand? So you need to tell them on the list, okay, these people here, have you spoken to them in the last 1 month, in the last 2 months, in the last 3 months? Let him segment this list according to this category. Do we understand? Next thing, why you need to review it. You need to review the net worth of the prospects. Yes, we don't do these things, but these are the things that affect our invitation process. If this person has billionaires on his list, it's not the same tone you used to speak to a billionaire that you used to speak to someone who is on a 200,000 monthly income. No. So they need to segment their list also in that category. Are we getting this? Also, they need to segment the list on those who are nearby to a place that they can attend physical presentation, or those who are far away that will go to Zoom. Oh, is somebody learning something this morning? Is somebody beginning to get a better way to properly maximize the list? Because if you don't handle these things very well, you'll call a list of 50 people, 20 or 40, in fact, 5 will tell you they will come. Maybe one person will show up. You need to understand these guidelines. They will help you. Now, taking out time to effectively sit down with a new downline and do this preparation enables you to get better results. Okay? Now, what next do you need to watch out for? You need to ask them, what is the name this person calls you? It is very crucial. If they know him as Vincent, don't come and tell and use the name, the official name of the person. Let's say they know him as John in the office, and the people he recommended these 10 people. These 10 people are from his office. They know him as Vincent. You come and be telling them you were recommended to us by John. They will not understand who recommended them. So you need to ask the new connector. Okay, this person, what name does he know you by? What name does he know you? How did you guys meet? What's the common factor for you? Okay, we attend the same church in St. Donald's. We attend the same church in Dunamis, area 1. We are in the same choir. So when the person calling gets to that point, I said, we have a mutual friend, we don't know so well, but we have a mutual friend by name, so person. He's your colleague in the choir. He's a chorister like you at Dunamis Church attending 8 o'clock service. It will click. Now, these things, if you don't sit down to do it with the new connector, if you don't get them involved to do this, you will not get the best out of the contact list. Am I speaking to someone? Do we understand this? Because doing this very effectively enables you to get the best result out of the system. Now, the next thing is this. You explain to them how to send the SMS. You explain to them the do's and don'ts of the SMS. And we are going to take these do's and don'ts one after the other. These preliminaries are more important than sending the message. These preliminaries are the programming, the reprogramming you are doing in preparation for doing the activities and then subsequent calling. These are the things you must do. If you don't do them, they limit your results. Do we get that? Now, You have to educate them on how to answer questions. When they now send the message, what questions will what likely questions will their prospects ask them? Now, some of us don't prepare our people. Now, when their prospects now say, hey, what is this all about? Hey, my brother, don't worry, they will call you. I've given them your name, they will call you. Is that business? There's one business. In fact, I've seen a scenario where before the new connector sends his message, he will call the prospect and say, I am sending you a message now that I'm recommending you to an organization. I will send you a message. After sending you the message, they will call you. And after sending the message, you will now go to the upline. I have sent message to Callistus. Or you call Callistus. Call Callistus. Whoa. It no go work. You will not get the result. That is why you need to sit down. You need to be on phone with your new connector and educate them. Educate them on how to answer. Educate them on the medium to send the message. Very, very crucial. Very, very important. Now, what is the sample message you send to them? Look at what you see on the screen. The name of this person is not John, but John is the name you call the person. Somebody didn't get that. The new prospect, the new connector, sorry, is to send out the message to contacts on his phone. Am I correct? Now, he has the first person on his list. This person's name is John Paul, but he doesn't call this person John Paul. He calls this person JP. When he is sending a message to John Paul, he will not say, hello, John Paul. He will say, hello, JP. This person's name is Anita. And he wants to send message to Anita on his list. He will not say, hello, Anita. He will say, hello. Let's say he calls the person Annie. He will say, hello, Annie. Are we getting this? Very crucial fundamentals. I recently connected to one of the 21st century CEOs, and I submitted your name and number for endorsement. I am currently undergoing coaching. Let me know if they contact you. Now, some of us turn this message upside down and start saying things like, let me know when they contact you. When they call you, just let me know. Starting from today, expunge, delete, remove that word when from this message. What you use there is, let me know if. Now, remember we said curiosity makes people to be what? Open-minded. And uncertainty leads to curiosity. What does the if statement do? The if statement creates a what? An atmosphere of uncertainty, an atmosphere of probability. What this means is they feel contact you, they feel no contact you. But if they contact you, let me know. Do we understand this? If they reach out to you, let me know. Now, you need to also inform your teammate, your new connector. This message must be sent by SMS, not text message. Do we understand? This message must be sent by what? SMS, not by what? Not by WhatsApp message. And they will not send it as bulk. No. They send it one after the other. Hello, Annie. Hello, JP. Hello, Guy. You know, there are some people we have on our list. We know their names, so, but we don't call them by their names. We call them Guy. We call them oh boy. Let them send the message like that. Hello, boy. How far now? I recently connected to one of the 21st century CEOs, and I submitted your name and number for endorsement. Me, myself, I am currently undergoing coaching. Let me know if they contact you. Are we getting this? Is somebody seeing how we have missed some part of this in the past that has made us not to get the results we anticipated? Have someone noticed some things we had not done rightly in the past that we can start doing better going today that will help us to achieve better results? Are we getting this? Is somebody getting this? Very crucial. I am creating this background before I take us into the process of invitation proper. Okay? Now let's go further. Let's go further. Now, points to note. Listen to this. There are points to note before you, the new connector has done everything the way you said you should do it. And then they have sent them. I'll show you likely responses to give, because when they send out this message, there are likely responses. Some people will reply them via SMS, asking them, what is this all about? Tell me more. Some will chat them up, tell me more. Please do not reply that SMS asking for more information. Don't reply it. Am I communicating? Resist the urge. Hey, now my friend, do make I reply. Hey, if I no reply, resist it. In fact, use sellotape and tie your fingers. Resist that urge of replying. Now, when they call you, I'm going to treat that, maybe not today, but tomorrow. But when they call you, there are things you should say and things you should not say. There are things you should do and there are things you should not do. There is a way you carry yourself into the conversation, and there are certain things you should not do. Now listen to this. The mistake that some of us make is when the prospects now reach out to the new downline, new connector, telling them, tell me more, what is this all about? They want to call them on phone, they are calling them, they will not pick the call. Please don't do that. Don't encourage your new connector that when they call, you should not pick the call. Because if it is you that they are calling, you will pick the call. If the person you are calling, if you are the one calling someone that sent you a message and the person is not picking, you will feel that they use this phone to do something shady. So you will wait till you hear from them. Okay? So, but, sorry about that. I'm going to handle that in depth to help you effectively know what to do. Now, there are things you need to know before making a call. Number one, you attract what you want. Speak into it. You must see yourself where you want to be before you get there. You're about making call and you're telling yourself, this list, maybe only 5 people that will eventually attend. You have already spoken the result you want. Did somebody get this? You have attracted by virtue of what you have said, by virtue of what you have dominant in your heart, what the result will be. Speak into it. This list. You see this list of 50? Nah, 50 of them go show. Now all of them must show. They don't show finish self. You see this 50? But how many instant sign-ups am I getting self? Out of this 50, let me manage 10 sign-ups first. Let me just manage 10. Let me manage 10. I know more than 10, but let me manage 10 because all 50 you speak into it. Is somebody getting this? If you come to that list with negativity in your heart, you don't even need to voice it yet. The negativity in your heart is enough. So speak it, attract what you want. That's the first thing. Number two, you must see yourself, who is making the call, as a multi-billion-dollar business partner. And you are trying to select partners that will be part of your enterprise. You don't pick up your phone and you are calling as if you are calling to get people that will come and do you a favor. No, you are about to select your partners. But also be very careful here, because there is a thin line between being in charge and being arrogant or appearing arrogant. Very crucial. Number three, ensure that your phone and environment are conducive to make a call. Please don't go and stay where Okada is passing. And you are selecting into a multi. No, now. Eh? Maraba, 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 maraba. I beg now. Eh? If you want to make a call in the house and you have babies, you have children, go and have a discussion with them. Daddy has to make some calls now. Mommy has to make some calls now. I need you to give me the next 15 minutes. And in 15 minutes, every 15 minutes, I'll come out and play with you for 5 minutes. Every 30 minutes, I'll come out and play with you and check up on you in 5 minutes. But for the next 15 minutes, I wouldn't want you to scream, shout, or cry. Is somebody getting this? You need to make sure the environment is conducive. You need to make sure your phone is charged. If the earpiece of your phone is bad, get a cable, an earpiece. Make sure your phone is such that people you are talking to can hear you. You won't want to be talking and they'll be telling you, hey, wait till you talk. Wait till you talk. I can't hear you. It disrupts the flow, okay? Don't make calls around generator and kids. I've said that already. More points to note. Do not book. Do not start booking when your credit is 15 naira. Hello? The credit on your phone is 15 naira and you want to start making bookings. My brother, you want to do urgent 2 calls, urgent 3 calls, and the MTN has told you, you have 1 minute remaining, and you want to start making calls. And why you're saying, my name is Matthias, I am calling from 21st Century CEO, and MTN will say, your airtime has exhausted and your call currently terminated. What? Is that what you want? Prepare for it. Put some airtime, bro. Spend some money on it. Do you get? Unless I forget, you are a new downline and you have sent forth your lists for it to be called. I want to teach you a spiritual principle. Sow into your success. And I'm going to say this in 2 folds. Number 1, as an upline, your new connector has given you a list. Do not demand from them that they give you airtime. Do not do that. You are used to doing it. Some of us do it. Stop doing that. Don't demand that they give you airtime. Don't. And you are the new connector. I advise you, take 500 naira or 1,000 naira or 1,500 as the case may be. Whatever you consider a seed to your business. Say, okay, I don't know the network you're doing. No, I know you will help me make this call, but you know what? I better take this 1K, use and buy credits to help me make the call. You are sowing into your business. It's a spiritual principle. There is sowing time and harvest time. You sow, you reap. Did somebody get what I just said? And I said, as an upline or a sponsor, do not demand. If they don't give you willingly, don't ask for it. If you don't give me airtime, I will not make your call. You're already messing up your results. Be willing to do it. That's your seed in the business. But you, the new connector, do not forget the place of sowing into your business. Next, when the message is sent, give it some time before you start calling. When the message is sent today, don't book tomorrow. Give it at least 48 hours to 72 hours before you start booking. Very crucial. Why? You want to create an impression of an organization that know what they are doing, that have a lot of things going on, and they have a lot of people they are selecting to come and take a look at the business. Now, listen to this. Tell the new connector, you have finished sending the message and your contacts after 48 hours or so are reaching out to you. These are your people you said they will call me. They have not called me. Do not tell them, please. Don't tell the new connector never to tell them, to promise them. Don't worry, they will call you. No, don't worry, my brother. I have given them their name. In fact, I have even given you a list. Your name is number 5 on the list. They must call you. Not be me submit your name. They must. Don't say that. You are killing the curiosity. There is nothing to anticipate anymore. There is a way and what you will tell them. Don't give them the assurance that they will be called. What do you tell them? What do you tell them? Now listen to this. I want you to listen to this. My brother, these your people. For the past, I've been waiting for their call since 2 days. They've not called me. They've not called you. Oh, sorry. Now maybe you're not selected though. Maybe maybe because my own ended at just recommending. Okay, maybe you're not selected, but just be open-minded. Just be hopeful. Just be hopeful. Maybe you're not selected. Now, what do you think will happen to the mind of this prospect? What's the criteria? Why am I not selected? No, but you said you recommended me. Yes, I recommended now, but my own is to recommend. You get, I don't know, but just be hopeful. Be hopeful. I don't know. I don't know why you've not been selected. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. Don't go and tell them, no. Now me recommend you them. No, don't do that. You will kill the whole enthusiasm, the whole curiosity. Do we understand that? Now, when you're making calls and people are positive, yeah, I want to be there. I want to know what this is all about. Give them only one option to attend. Don't give them two options. Attend this or this, no. But if on the other hand, you realize that they are not ready to make a decision, which most people are not, help them to make a decision. How do you help them to make a decision? Give them two options and ask them to choose which one will be best. And this also goes with people who are not positive. They are doing, well, I don't know if I'll give them two options. Now, when you give people options, sometimes, now listen to this. This is a very psychological trick. Listen to this. Give them an option that is close to impossible, and give them an option that they will most likely take. You also need to be careful there. Imagine you are telling someone, okay, the available options for attendance is, you are calling the person now, is this afternoon by 12 o'clock, and then the last option is tomorrow or next tomorrow by 5 p.m. Which of these two options will best work for you? You're calling the person by 10 o'clock and you're telling them there is an option for today by 12, which is true. There's an option today by 12 and there is another one tomorrow. You know, most likely they would want more time, so they will choose. And what you actually wanted them to attend is the one for the following day. So because you have given them option, they don't want to miss out on both. They will now choose the next one. Psychology, okay? All these things play an important and crucial part. Now, when you are making a call, put your designation. If you don't have any title to your name, put Mr. or Miss or Mrs., depending on who you are. If you are a doctor, put doctors this. If you're a lawyer, I don't know, barrister this. If you're an engineer, put engineer this. Do we understand? Please don't use that word consultant. I am consultant. No, don't do that, please. That's not a title. I am consultant Magnus. Please don't put that word consultant. My name is Mr. This. My name is Dr. This. My name is Ambassador This. My name is Barrister This. My name is Engineer This. Do we understand? Put your designation. It tells them also that the person speaking with you is not just anyhow person. It's someone also who has something doing. And one crucial thing you need to understand is this: when you're making a call, your posture is transmitted through your voice. Your posture is transmitted through your voice. So if you know that thing that will hype you up before you start making calls, do it. If it's listening to music, do it. If it's doing some words of affirmation to yourself, do it. That thing that hypes you up, do it. Bring in the best version of yourself. But don't do this also when you're making invitation calls. Don't go and become and start forming who you are. I hear so many people, they know sabi do phonetics. And then because they want to make call, they start speaking English with their nose. Please don't do that now. If you're someone like me who speaks English in Igbo, speak the English in Igbo. Do you understand? If you speak in Akwa Ibom, speak in Akwa Ibom. If you call Sunday, Sunday, call it, see, be real. See, people like those who are original. Be real. Don't go and fake what you are not. Do you understand me? Because it is in that your originality that you will be able to rightly express yourself. Do we understand this? Now, I said this, or SMS will be on one page. Now, I'm about to take us into the invitation script proper, but we will not do that today. We will do it tomorrow. Mr. Ike, please, I beg I crave your indulgence to permit me to handle this part tomorrow because of time and because of the depth of what we are going to discuss tomorrow. Now, at this point, it is very, very important that we assimilate the background I have given us this morning. It is very crucial that we understand it. If we understand it very well, what we are going to do tomorrow will be awesome. Oh, no, if you understand, I want you to sit down 5-10 minutes after this and review what I have shared with you in the last 1 hour or so. Assimilate it, get used to it. Prepare yourself and your new connector that way. Sit down and reprogram their mind on the list. And I tell you, when you make your invitations, oh goodness, even yourself, it go to sweet you for mind. As they make the calls, you go to happy. Even when they said they will not come, in fact, you don't say you are doing the right thing. Do we get this? Did somebody get any value today? Did we learn something this morning? Did we grab a couple of things that will help us do better? Did we notice some of the things we made some mistakes in? Some of the things we have not been doing so well? Did we notice that? Okay, that's good. I'm happy you got some value. I'm happy you got some value. So tomorrow at exactly 8:05, I normally give 5 minutes for people to settle in. At exactly 8:05, we are going to hit it. And then by God's grace, at the end of that, we are going to handle the possible questions they will ask when you're making the invitation calls. The possible questions they will ask when you're making the invitation calls and how to deal with those questions. When they ask you, is it network marketing? Some people, when they ask them, is it network marketing? Hey, these people won't kill me. They don't catch me. Oh. After tomorrow, you go to cruise on top of. They tell you, I'm driving. You say, oh, boss, all the people I call said I'm driving. Some said, no, I don't know him. What do you say when they tell you these things? Tomorrow, by the grace of God, we're going to dissect it and help you to effectively become a professional at invitation. So with that, we come to the end of this cell meeting this morning. Thank you for Mrs. Ranti for your session yesterday and the review. Tomorrow, we are going to do a review quickly of what we did today and then launch deeply into the activities of today. So with that being said, I need someone to help us post the affirmation, and I need a Muslim brother or sister to help us with the affirmation and closing prayer. Who will help us immediately? Who will help us? Who will help us? Okay, affirmation is posted. A Muslim brother or sister, where are we there now? Where are my people? Okay. Wildcat, oh yeah. The Wildcat, are you a Muslim? I don't even know again. Wildcat, no, I don't think so. You're not
I'm not a Muslim, sir.
Okay, you're not a Muslim. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Magnificent Eagle. I can see somebody there raising hand. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. To kindly lead us with through the affirmation and then closing prayers, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir. Good morning.